Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Conor, your YouTube fisherman, back here with another video for you. Today's video totally different. I'm gonna review my Old Town Sportsman Autopilot 120 kayak powered by Minn Kota SellBlok technology after 9 months review. Yes, you heard it right. That's what we're gonna do. And at the end, we're gonna tell you guys, is it worth it? Is it worth the premium price that you guys pay for it? You're gonna find out on this video. Here it is again. Old Town Sportsman Autopilot 120 powered by Minn Kota SellBlok technology. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the pros first. There's a lot of pros to purchasing this kayak. It's Old Town, it's solid kayak, incredibly strong, and as you can see, there's a lot of kayak you see there. 12 feet long, 37-inch wide. Yes, you heard it right, 37-inch wide platform, and that makes it so much easy for you to stand on it. You could actually walk front and back, literally. There's enough space for you to do that. And when I'm out there, it's windy, there's waves, there's current going on, and I love it, guys. That's the thing that I trust the most. I could actually stand on it, both feet open. Oh yeah, I am rocking my new Crocs, by the way. There you go. That's my soccer team, Beşiktaş. Come to Beşiktaş. Turkish team, Black Eagles. Rocking my Crocs. But anyways, you could stand very comfortably. You don't feel like you're about to tip. And this kayak, you're not gonna flip this kayak, guys, unless you do something very stupid. It's impossible almost. I was on a huge storm. I got caught by the storm, and I'm telling you, I felt so safe the entire time. You would not believe it. I'm gonna put the video for you guys right here, link up front. You can check that out. What a storm that was. And Old Town handled it unbelievably. I felt safe the whole time. And the most important thing with this kayak is the water comes in, right? The waves coming in and the water comes out. These are the scupper holes. I leave them open like that. So anytime the water comes out. You cannot have any water inside the kayak at all times. Same thing goes with the back. Scupper holes, water comes in, water goes out. So that's a huge pro for me, huge plus, that you could actually feel safe on it. It's a solid build. I mean, the body, it's incredible. This is better than most kayaks that I've seen. I've been bumping it, hitting it, all the docks, places, and it's so solid, you feel it, and you feel very safe on it. So that's the most important thing. The second best thing about this kayak is, again, look at this space. Space is incredible. The front, like I told you, 37-inch wide, and how tall this is. From the seat all the way to the motor, you have a lot of real estate. And in the back, look at that space, guys. I got my angle cooler, that's a 30 quarts with the rod holders. I got my 5-gallon bucket for bait, whatever live bait I have. I have another bucket. I have my filler crab, that's also the Freebill, the float roll. I have my wet bag, and once you put the XL rudder down, you have more real estate. You can put so much stuff anywhere. Your lunch, your cooler, whatever you want to add. So it's incredible real estate. You're gonna get spoiled when you buy this kayak, and that's the most important thing for me. A lot of space, because we do carry a lot of space, and there's no under storage. You know, it's all open platform. There's nothing under. So that's what makes a huge difference. The only thing that they open from here to put your transducer wires, whatever you're gonna wire through. That's what you do. And the transducer mount goes all the way down. And that brings me one of the cons about it, that transducer mount is exposed. I don't like that. I don't like the transducer mount exposed like this, because it's any minute you're gonna have an accident. I pull it from my truck in and out. That's how I transport it. And you could always hit it. You could hit a rock, you could hit the bottom, which I don't like that. So I choose to use the YakAttack CellBlok. This is what I use. That's my go-to. I love it. The battery's inside, nice and tucked. Obviously sealed battery, lead acid. And I got my Garmin Striker Plus 4 and got the swim blade. That all comes with it. Swim blade and the YakAttack CellBlok. And right there, the transducer right there. You bring the arm down, all in one operation, just like so. Here it is, and you're on. I love this. Easy on, easy off. Butterfly clips, one on, you're done. And then I plug them right there. All the cables comes together. You could wrap it up. There's a storage place for those. Like I said, the battery goes inside. Even actually have a cold shoe. You could attach your remote here too if you like, but I don't. I just carry it on my neck. I feel most comfortable with that. So that's what I use, and I love it. Easy in and out. All these items, they're on my Kayak. You could find in the description below. I do have the old Amazon links, and I get a little bit of commission, so it helps the channel get me some bait. So go ahead and check it out. I already shop for you. I do use them. I love it. Great prices, great products. So go ahead and check it out, guys. But other than that, let's talk about the seat. 3D mesh seat, very comfortable. I stay on this seat sometimes 8 to 10 hours a day. I know I do stand up too, but mostly I do sit. I'm on a high position. You have two levels, low and high. I rather have the high position so I can actually see everything better. And I also have my seat risers. Those are the 2-inch risers I got from Nick, Navarro Fishing. What's up, buddy? He has all those modifications for the Old Towns, all the kayaks, so you could go ahead and check him out. He's a cool guy as well. It helps tremendously because the seat kind of tilts down if you don't have that, and it becomes uncomfortable if you don't have it all throughout the day. You feel like you're pinched down, you know, you're sitting down. But with this, you're perfectly level. You're sitting a perfect level with the 2-inch riser right there. And of course you have your strap that already comes with the Old Town. So you strap the seat nice and strong. It doesn't move anywhere. Underneath, we have our battery compartment. You have tackle room. You could put 1, 2 here. I got one here, another one here. So a lot of space. I know you don't have a under storage, but you still have a lot of space to put all your tackles. That's how I use them. Right there. I could put another one and still doesn't affect the seat either. So that's perfect. So that's the mesh if you want to take it out the seat. And the battery right here, let me show you. Take the seat off. I have the Rebel battery, lithium ion, and that's the 100 amp. I highly recommend this, guys, and that's with the Bluetooth technology. See right here, here's the information. 100 amp, 12 volt. You download the app. It's Bluetooth enabled, integrated already, comes with its own application. So while you're on the water, you could monitor your battery status, which is incredible. I love this. You don't have to rely on anything else but the battery while you're on the water. You don't need the extra battery meter, none of that stuff. You don't have to wire nothing. It already comes with this. And I'm telling you guys, with this battery, I've been out 10 hours, speed 10, speed 7 to go to my locations, spot lock all day long while I'm fishing, and still I always have 40%, 45% left on the battery. It's incredible. So I do highly recommend it. I have it on the description below too. You guys can check it out. They have the best price also. I think they were $599 for 100 amp Bluetooth enabled battery. That's unheard of. Any other batteries, you're gonna pay $900,000. So almost the half price. And like I said, I've been using it for 9 months. Perfect. Incredible job. I feel safe about it, so I highly recommend it. But that's the battery, that's the battery storage. It already comes with the box, you guys know that. I don't have to tell you all that stuff. And PFD, of course, you gotta have your personal flotation device. Do not get on a kayak, do not get on the water without your PFD, guys. Safety first, always wear it. That's the most important. And after that, I do have my, like I said, the cooler. I love it. A lot of storage here. The XL rudder, unbelievable. What a difference it makes, XL rudder. You turn in a dime, like literally. You could also use it, you know, your feet to control it. These are your foot pedals right there. Right, left, perfect. But also you could use your remote in your hand, and you could do both at the same time. So the turn radius, you know, 180, 360 is amazing. Like on the same spot you could turn 360. That's how you could do it, because you have the ability to use the remote. That's the iPilot remote and the foot pedals, which makes a huge difference while you're out there and you have to maneuver really quick, get away, there's a boat coming, or you're gonna hit something. So it really helps. Again, comes to the safety issue. For your safety, you have to think about stuff like that. And that's one of the pros that I like about this kayak. They thought about all the stuff for the little things, but it's not little. When you add them all together, it's about your safety out there on the water. This storage, it's a dry storage, never ever leaked. You know, when I come home, I do wash it with the high pressure hose, the entire kayak, and nothing leaks, even when I pressure all here. So nothing leaks. Excellent. I love it. All my phones, everything's in there, keys. And one other thing I'm gonna mention to you guys that I now think about it. Here's my prop replacement, prop assembly replacement. You got all the shear pin, you got the washers, you got the, I also have another prop. I keep them all here as a spare, because you never know, you might get hung up a line for your fishing line, the fish takes you down there, which happened to me a bunch of times. It happens. But if you're fishing, you're out there 10 hours, you're gonna run into problems like that. It's not all fun and games when you're out there. So as soon as you do that, you stop the motor, you actually use your right here kill switch. That's also, you could use as a wrench. And let me show you. There we go. Oh man, we got stuck here. There we go. So this is your right there kill switch. You put it here to engage your motor, you know that. And there's also your prop unlock lock key. That's how you do it. So you turn it, and there's also extra shear pin right here too for you, just in case you guys get stuck out there. You could use the shear pin, pull it out. But I always, like I said, keep extra spare parts for that prop kit. Always comes handy. You never know what's gonna happen. You might drop it, whatnot. So I take it out, clean the line, put everything back. If I need to replace something, I put it, boom, I'm back in business fishing. Don't waste time. So that's it. Always keep a spare with you guys on your dry storage. You'll be glad you did. You're definitely gonna run into something. So other than that, guys, the Minn Kota iPilot technology, it's been my decision maker buying this kayak. I purchased this kayak solely for the CellBlok technology. And when I'm telling you guys about CellBlok technology, I fish a lot. I really fish. I don't go for a pleasure ride to do stuff. I fish. This is what I bought this kayak. And SellBlok technology, to be able to just sit there and exactly lock your spot that you're fishing without any interruption, it's gold to me. That's the most important thing while you're fishing. You're changing a bait, you hook a fish, you're going around, and if you don't have SellBlok, all of a sudden you're almost half a mile down the river, down the ocean with the current waves. You already lost your spot. Now you have to waste the time to go back there. That's what happened to me before. I had a Hobby Outback Camo edition, which I love the kayak, don't get me wrong. Pedal system, it's fine. Got the pedal drive, you know, the 180, so it was fine, reverse. But I had to keep pedaling non-stop to hold my spot, which was so annoying, especially on a windy day, waves, current, whatever, which always happens. It's never gonna be a perfect day while you're fishing, you guys know that. So, but SellBlok technology made my decision to purchase this kayak, and I am so glad after 9 months that I made that decision. It's a game changer, SellBlok technology, if you're fishing on a kayak. And I've been loving it. There's nothing I can say bad about it. It does what it's supposed to do. It has a 5 yards radius. The GPS technology looks for that, and it kind of drifts and then puts you back on the spot. Drifts, puts you back on the spot. GPS technology, so that's how it goes, which is perfectly fine with me. I'm still there, and always faces the current. So wherever you're fishing, faces the current and the wave and the wind. If you guys wanna spot like really in one place, you need to buy the Minn Kota puck, and that's the puck that's gonna give you all the radius. You could actually manually set it, and you could do the increments of every direction that you would like, so you will stay there. So that's extra, you have to purchase that, but I don't need it. I'm fine with it. I turn around, like I said, I get up, I turn myself on the kayak. It's a lot of real estate that I could do that so comfortably. One con about it, the only thing, I mean, if you call it a con, of course, this is a kayak, this is not a boat, but it goes up to 4 miles an hour maximum speed. And if you run into a current or wave or something, it slows you down to 2.5 to 3 miles an hour, which is slow. If you want to get away from a quick storm or for something, you cannot go any faster. You know, versus a pedal drive, you could actually use your force and take, you know, a little bit faster, go faster, but then how long you gonna keep up with that either? So that's another subject. So that's why I love the motor, because you keep going and going, it doesn't stop. So, but that's just one of the, I guess you could say, cons. Not really a con, because you're buying a kayak, not a boat. If you want to go faster, 10 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour, then buy a boat, guys. You know, this is not for you. This platform is truly fishing platform that I love it. And you could go skinny, you could go actually with the Minn Kota deployed all the way down with the propeller. You could go 14-inch, almost, depends on where it is, muddy or rocky, but between 10 to 14 inch, that's your clearance from the bottom, which is excellent. So you could go very skinny. And obviously, of course, if you want to go skinnier than that 5-inch water, which I did the other day, you move the motor up. Here's the cleat, you just release it, boom, puts it up, and it comes up. Pull your rudder up, the handle's on the other side, I'll show you that, and you're literally 2-inch. You could do everything right there. That's your rudder, boom, and you just pedal. Use your pedal on the side. That's all you do, and voila, you're in 2-inch water, skinny water fishing. So again, it's so versatile, it's amazing. It's a true fishing kayak. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything, but after 9 months, I love it, guys. That's the key point. I love it. I highly recommend to everybody that's really serious fishing. I go out once or twice a week on my kayak. You know, some people have the kayak for a year, 9 months, whatever. They only went out 5 times. No, not me. I actually go at least once a week with my kayak for the past 9 months. So that's a lot of use on this kayak. And so far, It's been amazing experience. That's why I highly recommend to everybody. But this is my quick review for the 9 months. If you guys want to know any more detail, any other questions you have, please let me know on the comments below. I'll be happy to answer you. I do reply to every single person. Yes, I do. I love that. When you guys make a comment, when you guys post something, I always reply. I love it when I get engaged with you guys. This is what I love. I love fishing. I love sharing what I do, and it makes me so happy. You know, I love it when I'm out there. That's my element, and I hope it shows on my videos. So I really do appreciate you guys watching and tuning in. I hope this helped you guys out to making a decision purchasing your next kayak. But again, I highly recommend Old Town Sportsman Autopilot 120 powered by Minn Kota spotlight technology to everyone out there does fishing on their kayak. Highly recommend it. So again, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. I will see you on the next video. See ya.